What's up, guys? Welcome back to my garage. Hope you all are doing well today. We're gonna get into this suspension on the GMC today. I want to try to get a lot of that done, if not all of it. You can see I did park it up onto the slab here because I don't really want to work on it in the grass. You know, it's that grass sometimes, or the map likes to steal stuff from you and, well, fall through and you may, well, you'll never see it again. There's no may about it. All right, let's get into it today, guys. We rebuilt our engine a couple episodes ago, I think. Was it now already? We do have a brake line issue as we did fill up the brake fluid when we rebuilt the engine to drive it home. And we see the brake fluid reservoir is empty. So either it's this bolt that I didn't tighten. Nope, that one's tightened, so it's something with our brake lines, or we don't have one. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, how do I want to do this? Probably put it up on some jacks. That would probably help us quite a bit. Can we put these in our bag? Yes, we can. Let's put this here. There we go. I'm excited about our B200 back there that got from the junkyard last time. I have some big plans for that truck. That's going to be if everything goes to plan, it's going to be a big workhorse for us. I know you guys don't know yet what's going on with it, but some cool things are to come, hopefully. All right. Set these aside. I'll have to inspect those tires. Those tires actually do not look that bad. Maybe they were changed out recently. I don't see any dry rotting or anything with them, so yeah, they might actually be pretty decent. Now the rims are shot. So we might actually be able to reuse those tires, which I'm hoping for. Okay, let's grab our screwdriver. Now I want to make a little public service announcement, if you want to call it that. Recently I've been getting a lot more comments on the channel about, you guys having issues with things or how to do things. Okay, you guys are asking for my help, and I really like that. I enjoy helping people. Always have. I've kind of been generous to a fault throughout my life, and yeah, it's kind of come back to bite me before. But I really enjoy trying to help you guys. But if you guys ask me for my help down in the comments, be more, you guys are a lot of you. I would say 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 people are really vague when they're asking for help, or if they're having an issue with something. Like, maybe, for example, someone will message me and say, well, I'm having a problem with this mod not working in my game. Okay, that's great. But that's very vague. I can't do much with that. Well, why can't I do much with that? Because there's multiple different reasons why a mod may not work in your game. So when you're asking for help, please be more descriptive in the help you want or the help you need. Because I've had to actually respond to people and say, hey, you're being very vague. You need to be more descriptive in the issues that you're having so I can help you better. Help me help you kind of deal, right? So, like I said, I don't mind helping people. I really like helping people, but, help me help you. And the whole process will go a lot smoother. I don't, there's a lot of stuff with this game that I don't know. You could be having an issue that is specific to you, that only you are having. So I won't be able to fix it, or I have a solution for it. And I think a lot of you guys seem like this soft brake line looks good. Seem like I just kind of know everything, and like I should just know what your issue is, and I don't. So, there's things that I do know that I can help with, that I can, offer some guidance on. But overall, just please, when you're asking for help, be more descriptive with what issues you're having. If not, I'm just gonna, gonna have to respond, to, hey, be more descriptive. What, if not, I can't help you. And that's basically what it is. All right, grab our pry tool. Those over here. That one also looks good. That's a good thing. Both hubs look good. Just this guy here, okay, there we go. There was the bolt for it. It was really hiding from us. Did not want to come out. So all that stuff is shot. Here's the axle. The differential and axle actually look pretty good. So yeah, that looks fine. That actually does look fine. So yeah, cool. I like it. What are we using for springs and stuff? B200. Okay. So need to go to B200. Leaf springs rear. Couple shock absorbers for the rear. And we'll start with that for right now. I won't be able to put those springs in my bag. It's all right. Oh yeah, and also if you do ask for help, and I'm gonna respond. I try to respond to every last comment, Um, I don't know. I mean, this this might upset some people by saying this, but if you ask for help and someone reaches out and offers you help, or at least tries to help you, don't you think that it would be nice to respond back and say, hey, thank you for helping? Even if it didn't solve your problem, hey, thanks for trying to help. It didn't solve my problem, still having the same issue. Or maybe that did resolve your issue, but you're having a different problem now. Most people, not all, but most people that ask a question and I respond to them, I never get a response back to whether to know if it helped them or if it didn't. Not even a simple thank you, but I don't know. Maybe I guess I was just raised differently, and to me that's like a sign of respect. Someone tries to help you, even if they couldn't help you, but at least tried to. The right thing to do is to, hey, thanks for helping. But nah, majority of the time you don't even get that. Like, that's one of the biggest things that annoys the heck out of me. It's like, I took the time out of my day to help you and can't even get a simple thank you back. I know I'm not the only content creator that feels this way. But that's just the truth, how most people are, you know? I hate to say it, but it's the truth. You know, most are just out for themselves, and that's just my experiences in life. All right, we have to get to the brakes now. So, I need one of these. I need a soft brake line. I need a brake drum. Do I need both brake drums? I'll just get 2 new brake drums. A couple boxes of brake shoes. Let's get this in. Heck yeah! This truck is coming together. It's fantastic. We have ourselves quite a mess. Let's see. There's our screwdriver. Almost called it a wrench. All right, let's put on this soft brake line. Okay, and then what do we want to do? Yeah, see, that was the used one. We'll didn't need to buy both of them, but that's all right. You know, better just to do it, right? Yeah, they both were good. Shoot, wasted money there. Oh well, not the first and won't be the last. I know that for certain. Okay, so that is interesting. Okay. I mean, the axle looks fine. Would it mean anything with the axle? That's a new brake drum on there. Maybe the axle isn't fine. I don't know. I'm not taking everything back off to check again. It is what it is at this point. Yeah. Not a chance I'm taking that back off. Or everything back off. That on the ground. I want to replace this, which is rear frame brace. I just wanted to make sure it was, again, for the B200. Rear frame brace, where are you at? Nice, fresh rear frame brace. What's not to like? Throw that in there. Bloop, bloop. All right. Enough with the sound effects, Nate. All right. So everything back here seems pretty good. Except for this. I don't like that, but again, at this point, it is what it is. Or maybe I should fix it. Maybe I'll be called lazy again because I don't want to do a job all the way. Oh, Is that not the steering box? No, I think that's the steering box. This guy looks pretty good. Steering link. But this is a tie rod. Yeah, tie rod is no longer good. We can actually throw that on the grass. Hopefully the map takes it for us. Probably wouldn't get so lucky. Yeah, I really think this is... Al wants to come out. Okay. Dang, that stuck right in there. Okay. That brake caliper looks pretty good. Brake pads are worn down, though. Where is... There we go. And I'll grab this. That looks good to me. Hub looks good. You know, I've been thinking about, is that good? I don't know. It looks visually good. I don't know. That looks like it's pulling away a little bit from there. I'm not sure if that's starting to break down or not. We'll get a new one. Let's just call it that. Let's get a new one. But I've been thinking a lot about new, like mod ideas. Like, what mods would I like to see in the game, added to the game? I'm sure if you use mods, you have ones that you thought, man, like, that's not in the game. That would be really nice to have, whether it's a tool or a modded car or whatnot. I think that is bad. So put down below in the comments what, if you guys have any mod ideas for the game that currently aren't in the game. We got to get a caliper, brake line, everything for there, so just throw that all there. Mine would probably be there's my biggest thing is I would like to see more tool mods, right? I don't think you can ever have enough tool mods, even if we have tools that are the same thing, but having different versions of that same tool would be cool because, that's like you would have in real life. But one of my things is I don't understand why it's not in the game yet. The game's been around for some years now, is an engine hoist. Why isn't there an engine hoist in the game? We have engine stands, but we don't have an engine hoist. I'm going to replace this one too. I think that'd be cool. A working engine hoist, you hang your engine on. You could, jack it up so you could bring it into the car and drop it and set it into the car and then bolt it into the vehicle. Like, that would be pretty dang cool. But yeah, that's just one idea of mine. But of course, like, I'm open to any tools coming to the game, different versions of tools and that. As far as really modded vehicles, I mean, yeah, there's maybe some, but I don't know. I think the modded vehicle selection is pretty decent. I would like to see more base game cars added to the game. I think the game really could benefit from that right now, is some base game cars added to it. This looks good. Cool. We don't have to replace that. That over there with the U stuff. And there we go. That axle has to come out. Let's get under here if we can. Force our way under there. Drive shaft coming out. Yeah, it would be cool to see or hear what you guys think as far as what mods you guys would like to see. Okay. Oh, that needs to be changed. Okay, that's good. We got underneath it here. Well, we would have saw it at one point or another anyways. Let me undo that. I'm going to go top side. I'm going to drop the transmission out while we're at it. Oh. Okay, good. I tightened it back up. I found it in there. All right. Cool. It should come out now. Oh, no, it won't. No, it will not. Should now, though. Yeah, there's nothing back there holding it in. These are both loosened up. Should just come right out. Turn this off. Yeah, that's undone. That's undone. That starter is not keeping it in. Or at least it shouldn't be. I didn't undo that one. Okay, great. But I undid that bolt, didn't I? Wow. All right, let's throw this over here. Let's say that's the bolt for it. Wow. Okay, well, you don't want to come out, huh? Yeah, getting the right spot for some of these bolts to come out, I mean, is just... I can't get underneath of here. I literally can't get underneath of this truck at all. That's the same freaking collisions as the dang B200, dude. Loosen that, loosen that, loosen that. Maybe I was tightening the whole time. That has to be loosened up. That loosened up. See, the crap falls out of it and it's not even loosened up. Yeah, this mod, this GMC truck mod, it's a cool mod, don't get me wrong, but it needs a lot of help. Transmission support frame brace. Let's go grab that real quick. Okay. I think it is this one. Yeah, it is. And hopefully it bolts back up there. Come on. Yeah, just be aware. If you haven't used this mod yet and we're planning to, yeah, it's got some things with it, more than others. And that's why with all the stuff that it's got going on with it. That's not good, especially with customer vehicles. And this series is living off of customer vehicle jobs right now. It just is not, Did I do the starter? Yeah. This truck has just got to go. I know some of you guys don't like that, but it is what it is. I'll get some other mods in here that'll work quite a bit better. Front drive axle. Was that a front drive? Probably was. That's the one that's usually used. Yeah, front wheel. Could convert it to two wheel. That's probably the best thing to do. Hopefully it works for this truck. There we go. Let's get this good leaf spring in. Okay. Where's my wrench again? There we go. Okay. Grab another leaf spring. Leaf spring front. I'm going to get 2 of those. Steering box. Those are things I know I need. Can barely see these black parts on the black porch. I know if I can barely see them, you guys probably can't see them sitting there. Where you at, Bolt? Where you at, bud? There you go. So we got that out of the way. Let's throw this over here. And this over here. Oh, we got that out of the way. So we got that there. That part. Actually, you know what? Let's throw this stuff in the bed of the truck. Instead of just leaving it around, hanging around, kicking it around, we're just gonna put it in the back of the truck. And that right there. Steering box. Go there. Cool. All right. Back in business. So now we need the tie rod. I think our transfer case is still decent. Oh, you know what? I need to put on these hubs first. Let's take a look at our transfer case. Transfer case does look good still. We don't need to replace that. That's very good news. And I need a couple of those. Okay. Oh, I don't need these. Dang it. Just throw these in here for right now. I forgot. I don't need those. That sucks. I spent that money. When you working with the two-wheel drive, you don't need the hubs. Or, yeah, whatever they're called. Hubs, whatever. Alright. Cool. We got that. Now we can put this on, I believe. Get our steering link in. This truck is coming together. Alright, so that's good. That goes. We need a drive shaft M and a drive shaft F. Drive shaft M and a drive shaft F. Well, one of them's a front, so I might have just bought one that I didn't need. I don't remember what's what. But I know we need this longer one, I believe, for the back. Yeah. Is there some here for this guy? Nope. Doesn't appear that there are any here. Okay. And this might have went from the... No, this actually goes from the transfer case to the transmission. Yeah. Okay, so the one in the front I don't need. Turn on the light here. Can't see any of those bolts. Can't reach that. Fantastic. Okay, there's two. Okay, I must have got three of them. Did I have another hub over here? Okay. Now we got that in. Just making sure we're good. Put that on. This one on. Then I'm going to have to go buy some soft brake lines. A couple soft brake lines, some brake stuff. You know, the usual. Left, front, right. And I'm not sure if we need a handbrake or master cylinder yet. We'll have to check that here in a minute. Okay. I didn't need to buy both calipers, but I just went ahead and did it. It's the brakes, right? Need good brakes. Okay, there we go. That is done. Yeah, this brake line is shot anyways. Master cylinder looks fine. We don't need to replace that. I'll have to check the emergency brake. I tightened those all up and I shouldn't have, but that's all right. There's our new one. Not all crusty now. There we go. Tighten that there. I know they don't line up, but I can't help that. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's gather up some of these boxes. I know there's some more back here, right? There might be more somewhere, but yeah, let's throw these in here. Just trying to clean up the mess a little bit. Throw that brake line away. There's no need to take that single brake line to Steve. All right. Brake line can go. That can go. These I'm just going to throw in here because I'm not taking them. I'll worry about those later. All right, last thing, and we're good for now. I'll clean up the rest later. Okay, so now we have all that done. Suspension, I believe, is done. We're going to have to go probably sleep through the night, get something to eat. I did go get some stuff to eat after the last video. So we do have some chips and some water in the house. That's all you need. Where the heck did my shelf go? Excuse me. I just noticed that. Where the heck did my shelf go? What? I just noticed that. I really did just notice it. Where the heck is my shelf at? Do shelves now just disappear in the game? I had a shelf here, right? Like, I'm not going crazy, am I? I mean, I know I am crazy, but... where the heck did my shelf go? What? All right. Well, I guess since we have that done, I guess we sleep through the night, eat, go to Little Louie's in the morning. He doesn't open up till 8 o'clock. And then, yeah, I guess from there, those tires look good, so I don't think I need to buy new tires. We just need to get some new rims. So, yeah, let's go get some shut-eye, and I'll be real quick here. There we we go. Little Louie's already open. Okay, that's good. Let's hop into the old pick 'em up truck. I still need to change the oil on this thing. That oil is definitely getting darker, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we're gonna have to change the oil in it. Yeah, we're about halfway gone with coolant. Gonna have to fill that up. We're gonna have to do some maintenance on our pickup here. If we don't, we won't have anything to drive. Probably just get the same type of rims. I actually like that rim with that tire. Looks pretty dang good, so that's probably what we're gonna just stick with. Unless we find something cheaper. What's up, bud?
I got a blonde joke for you.
These
So a
right
blind
here.
guy walks into a bar and asks the bartender if they want a blonde joke, to which the bartender tells him that there are 5 blonde women heavy weightlifting bikers around him and asks him again
Heavy
if he wanna tell
weightlifting
the joke,
bikers.
to which he replied, no, I don't want to have to explain it 5 times.
You're hilarious. You know what? You know what? How much does it cost to chrome? $300? That'd be $1,200 now. We're gonna pass on that. Nope, we don't need to chrome them. Not for this truck. I thought maybe it would look a little better. Do I have all 4? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Get in the truck. Come on. All right. All right. Gonna have to carry these one at a time. Throw that right there for now. Because these will not go in the bag, I don't think. No, they won't. I'm not going to worry about painting those rims, I don't think, anything. I mean, they are paintable, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to even fix the body on this thing. we'll have to see when we get the wheels on. Make sure it moves with repairing all the suspension on it. Yeah, that bothers the heck out of me. The game stole my dang shelf. All right, let's get that on there. Get that there. Nice, new, and fresh. And yeah, I'm going to have to use the dang hand air pump. Well, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves there, bud. Let's take these out here. This is going to be a lot of fun. We'll try that. See how that does. That might be good. Or it might not be. Ah, come on. Work with me. Yeah, I might have to put some more air in those, but we'll know a little better once we get it off the jack stands. This other front should go on. The front's higher off the ground than the rear. All right, let's drop her down. That's not going up any. That's not either. This one. All right, those must be good. All right, well, let's see. Make sure we check the fluids in this thing again. I'm going to have to refill the brake fluid. That's still good. What about the oil? Oh, that reminds me. We got to check the handbrake. Oil's still good in it. Keep that up because we need brake fluid. Handbrake still appears to be in good condition, I think. Yeah, we'll call it good condition. Do I have brake fluid around here? Probably not. Yeah, I do. Cool. One bottle. All right, that'll do. Brake should hold this time. All right. Let's hop on in. Okay, will she move forward? Yep. Reverse. Oh, yeah. We fixed her, boys. Oh, yeah. She's alive now. Oh, yeah, those brakes are really, really good now. This truck is loud. But that's because I don't have an exhaust on it. All right. Heck yeah. We did it. We did it. Heck yeah. This is awesome. Now, if you wanted to, there is a GMC rim and a GMC tire hubcap you can put on this truck if you would like to. I decided not to go with those. But what I want to see is a tailgate. See if it comes up. Tailgate. Tailgate trim. Man, that's expensive. I need just a tailgate. Tailgate GMC. That's expensive. There we go. Bolt. And bolt. There we go. Cool. And then we need a bumper. Yeah, we have a front bumper. Let's get a rear bumper. You gonna work or are you just gonna... Oh, rear bumper. Okay. Front bumper. We're down in the cash department now, man. $1,700. Alright, where's the bolts for this? I would assume that's it, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like I can take it off, so that must have been it. Headlights are in. Seatbelts, some tail lights. Might be in accessories. Is this it? Right rear light. That'd be for the 85, wouldn't it? Dang it. I spent all that freaking money, too. Won't go in the bag. Yeah, those are screws. Okay. I like it. And with as many problems as this truck has, I'm not going to worry about painting it. Because a lot of times when you paint a modded vehicle, it just does not go well. If you paint it yourself, a lot of times you got to either take it to the service center or use the paint booth. So, yeah, we're going to pass on painting it. I really love the look the way it is right now, though. The truck looks great the way it looks. Yeah. The rusty hood, rusty fender. I really like it. Now, do we have any seats for this thing? Cab trim, roof trim, left door, dash. Almost looks like a seat out of a... Is it a seat out of a Lad? Guess we can take it out to see. Oh, that might not be a Lad seat. I don't know. We'll have to see here in a minute. Probably have to go under the floor for it. Is it? Yeah. Lad. The interior actually looks pretty dang decent. It really does. Yeah. Looks pretty good. The floor looks like that, I believe. There's no carpet or anything to cover any of that up. That'd be front right. It's not going to be the same color, but, you know. Well. Thought I bought the right seat. Front right. Front right. I don't know. Well, maybe a seat just doesn't go over there. I'm not sure. I wonder. Does. Yeah, that's front right, left. So front right should work in it, but it doesn't seem to. Well, you know what? Take my wrench with us. I want to try something. I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, can't try it anyways. There's no seat. How much is a seat for a B200? It's a heck of a lot of money. I'm not going to do it. I just don't remember how much a seat. 104. Oh, that's a lot of money for you not getting much return. I'm just going to say screw it, put the seat back in, and we're just going to have a one-seater. That's all we need. Come on, bud, work with me. Come on. Guess we'll just take this to Steve. I got no use for it. So, all right. Well, I guess we're just going to send this down the road. I'm going to list it for sale, guys, and see what I can get. Maybe I can, post it on the old Craigslist or something, maybe, and see what offers I get for the old girl. I mean, she is a great looking truck. Don't get me wrong. It looks so cool. I don't even want to paint it. I don't want to remove the rust from it. I think it looks great the way it is. Yeah. I mean, I'll probably throw in those old busted up rims here too for the new buyer. Why not? I'll just throw them in the bed of the pickup truck and send it on down the road with a new buyer. Maybe the buyer will want the old rims too. I didn't see any cracks or anything in the rims. They're just kind of rusty. Maybe they could clean them up in that. I mean, yeah, so put those in the back of the truck and send this on down the road. If I list it on Craigslist or somewhere online, maybe Facebook Marketplace, you can deal with a lot of tire kickers from the old Facebook Marketplace, So, may not post it on there, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I got to get something fair. If I sell it to a private seller, not back to the game, I got to get something fair. I can't get some crazy value for it because this is extreme hard start, right? So, yeah. So, if you guys are interested, I'm going to extend this out to you guys. If you guys are interested, any of you guys watching this, if you guys are interested in this truck, you're going to need some mods for this truck. You're going to need the GMC pickup truck. You got to know where to find that at. It is on Spaz's modding server, which is on Discord. You're going to have to know where to get this, how to look up Spaz's modding Discord if you're not a part of it. And then I believe these tires, if I'm not wrong, these came from I believe these came just like we got these from their base game. And the tires, actually, I don't actually remember. Either the tires came from the B200 extra parts, which is on Nexus, which I don't believe these are where these bias plies came from. I think I got these bias plies from the tow truck and utilities pack, which is you can find on the main My Garage Discord, which is utility parts right here. And these tires are in here somewhere. Yeah, and early's bias ply tires. These might have been these. If not, they're the ones from the B200 they're these here. They're either these from the B200 extra parts or they're from the utility parts pack. Most of you guys probably don't have the utility parts pack, but you know. So yeah, anybody's interested, I think it's there. If you don't want the tires, I could obviously take them off and send them in the barn without the tires. But you have to know how to trade cars through the barns. I have videos on the channel how to do that. I'm not going to walk you through that. There's a video already that will walk you through that, so I'm not going to spend any more additional time on that. But yeah, if you're interested, it's here. I don't even know what it's worth in game, so yeah, it's only worth, I put more money into it than what it's worth right now. So I really would like, since I put all this money and time into it, I would really like to see, yeah, I'd really like to see about 10 grand from this truck. I think that's definitely reasonable. Almost completely new engine. You know, almost new tires, a lot of new suspension. You guys saw it. Bed's from the junkyard, obviously, but bed's still in really good condition. I mean, yeah. So, yeah, I'd like to see 10 grand for it. And I'll never get that in game. It's almost not even worth selling back to the game, and that's why I'm extending the offer to you guys, because selling this back to the game for $2,700 is just kind of a slap in the face. After all the time and money you put into it. Nah. Now, I know the value would go up if I fixed the rust, did other things, repainted it. That would really up the value, but I think this is perfect. Like, why do any rust repair or paint? This truck looks amazing the way it is. And really, if no one wants it, no one wants to buy it from me, you know, obviously with my garage cash, I'll probably just sell this, or I mean, I might even just keep it. Because this truck really does look really good. But, yeah, so we are really down today, boys and girls. Next step is, yeah, if I could really sell this truck for about 10 grand, that would be freaking sweet. And then I could do what I need on this B200, which would be awesome. This is going to need a lot of work. The whole suspension is going to need redone. But yeah, there's a lot of plans for this thing. Gonna need a new engine. Yeah. This is gonna be a big old money pit, so I would have to drop probably nearly 10 grand close into this truck to get it back to where I want to get it. Like I said, I got some big plans for that truck there. Stay tuned. It's gonna be fantastic. So I think that's all the time we have today, guys. I'm going to do a little cleanup around here. Wish I knew where my shelf was. And probably take some parts into Little Louie. I got to do some things. And yeah, I'll see you guys back here very soon for the next one. So, all right, guys. Have a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe.